What the hell is your delay, Captain? You were supposed to begin that assault 10 minutes ago.
We're waiting, sir.
Waiting for what?
Private Doss to finish praying for us, sir.
I am Private Dose. In my unit, my comrades regard me as a god, for while God cannot bring them home, I can. Even when surrounded by artillery fire on the battlefield, I have never retreated an inch. My slender frame constantly moves across the battlefield, and whenever I see a wounded comrade, I rush to assist them. However, war is not a game, and often I am powerless to help. That day, while searching for the wounded, I suddenly saw something that filled me with despair. A group of Japanese soldiers were clearing the battlefield, and they were heading toward me. Worse still, my comrade lay ahead, and he had also spotted me. I was frantic with anxiety, unable to think clearly. I rushed over and buried my comrade in the mud. Then I grabbed a body and hid it quickly. As the Japanese soldiers passed by us, I dared not even breathe. My comrade's exposed eyes were filled with fear of death. Fortunately, we narrowly escaped. As the Japanese soldiers departed, I immediately dragged my injured teammate out and carried him, rushing in the opposite direction. In fact, my army had already withdrawn from this outpost because the Japanese soldiers held the advantage, but I dared not retreat. There were still many teammates on the battlefield who were not yet dead, waiting for rescue, so I kept searching for the wounded and lowered them to safety using ropes. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many teammates I saved tonight. Until dawn, I collapsed. My comrades took over here and saved me. I am actually someone who hates war because I fear taking others' lives. So on my first day in the army, I refused to touch a gun. The officer asked me why. I said I was a believer and could choose to be a soldier who only saves lives, but he thought I was unreasonable and sent me to a military court for refusing military service. When I realized the officer wasn't a bad person, he just feared I'd be useless on the battlefield without a gun, I wasn't afraid, so I went to court for the final ruling. The officers thought I'd plead guilty, but they didn't expect me to plead not guilty.
Private Doss wishes to enter a not guilty plea.
The commander asked me if I refused to undergo firearms training, hoping to make me withdraw. The judge was also puzzled by this.
I had a job in a defense plant. I could have taken a deferment, but that ain't right. I got the energy and the passion to serve as a medic, right in the middle with the other guys. No less danger, just while everybody else is taking life, I'm gonna be saving it.
Ultimately, the judge ruled me not guilty.
Private Doss, you are free to run into the hellfire of battle without a single weapon to protect yourself.
And I became a military doctor without a firearm as I had wished.